Hello, SNA Assassinators. Sorry if that took a little long. Hopefully, I didn't took too long. But I'm back here like about 20 seconds later of the SNA podcast for you SNA Assassinators. That's very interesting, interested and intrigued of watching my videos, whether if it's a review or a wrestling news report video. But yeah, this time we're gonna be doing going to AEW now with their latest episode of AEW Rampage, and nothing out of the ordinary, just decently good like always, and it definitely deserves like a 4.5 in advance. Like if you want to know if you want to know sooner, but I'm gonna just tell it to you anyways. This is where we got the match of the night with the timeless one Tony Storm taking on Alex Windsor, which they did a very fantastic job. And they show that just as much as men's wrestling is very good and entertaining. Like same goes to the women's match. And as of the from the past couple of weeks, or not, yeah, I'll say maybe a few months, like for the past few months, the women's division has been improving, whether it's in the women's world division or the TBS division. They've been doing a lot of improvements in AEW's women's. Back like 4-5 years, they saying it was the most trashy division in the pro wrestling business, but it seems like that's been slowly been changing in AEW's in AEW as of late from the last year. Yeah. Like especially with the time of Tony Storm, like changing the game like for the better, and then we saw like the likes of Thunder Rosa have been making this a better division, and same with Chris Statlander, and then others, and then it start growing with Willow the Pillow Nightingale, Mercedes Moné, and then also who else, and even Mariah May and Mina Shirakawa make it very entertaining as well. But again, it's being like the total opposite of of what it was like a couple years ago, with the being the least most entertaining thing in their in the company. Like yeah, or at least most entertaining division. I'll say yeah. If I said thing, I'm not sure what to put it, but anyway, this is where we got time as Tony Storm got into the match. This is where she didn't waste no time of taking on Windsor. This is where she snap manager started going for a hip attack like about 5 straight times in a row, and then this is where she did a bonus one when she went right to the right side and then hit Windsor face first with one right with her sitting down right onto the apron. Luckily she got hit right through the apron. She just landed right onto the concrete floor. And then I know some of y'all will be like Austin, but Austin, like that, like the concrete floor is probably more harder than the apron. But how do we know that? Because sometimes they might have padding, like a padding floor, like even though you're still gonna get hit with that unforgiving floor. While with the apron don't have no padding whatsoever. You're just gonna get hit straight into the right into the to the structure of the ring. Here's where we got Thomas Tony Storm to collect. Windsor then tried to what's the name? Thomas Tony Storm tried to grab on the Windsor and try to throw her back in the ring. This is where she counters and threw her belt, hit her belly right onto the apron. This is where then she grabs onto the Timeless, then hit a wheelbarrow face buster face first right onto that exact same apron. And I was like, ow, like I feel sorry for the Timeless one of taking such a bump like did she hit. This is where that she did. And this is where she did the same, not the same. Like this, where that she does another maneuver right onto the apron. Well, not really the same thing, but this time it was a back suplex. Like if she took a page out of Randy Orton's playbook, because it looked very similar on how Randy Orton does the back suplex into his opponents on the announce table. Yeah. And then this is where then Alex Windsor was like, you better stay out of the way, Mariah, or you're going to end up just like your mother. And this is where Mariah May's like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not getting involved. Like, even if I wanted to, like, Thomas Tony Storm would insist me. When Alex Windsor was like, didn't I told you to stay out of this? And then this is where then Mariah May's like, what are you saying right now? Like, I'm not even getting in it. Like the only thing I'm doing is trying to check on my idol. Timeless Tony Storm here. And then this is where then we got what's her name? Alex Windsor was like Like, I don't want to hear any of it. Like, you got 5 seconds where Luther was like, if I was you, I'll be worried about you in this match. This is where the Windsor's like, you don't tell me what to do, old man. This is where she threw Thomas Storm face first right onto the ring post, right to the bottom left side. This is where we got Windsor then hit a single accidental right on the back of Thomas Storm. This is where then she then hit a punch right into the gut, like in an underhook. This is where then she started posting being arrogantly. And I was like, that's very interesting because